Well, if you're looking for an excellent opportunity to use up leftover chocolate from Easter, look no further.
Yes, Gal Smith will be demonstrating how to incorporate your leftover Easter eggs into a delicious bread and butter pudding recipe, which is always a favourite, isn't it really, Gaz, the bread and butter?
Of course. And now I don't condone having any leftover Easter eggs at all in the first place. So
we have plenty at home, and to be fair, we're kind of trying to go on a detox or get rid of them, because what do you do with all the leftovers?
There seemed to have been an Easter egg shortage though, because when we were buying the ones for the staff, my wife had to go and make 2 trips in 2 different disguises because the guys would only serve 6 or 7 eggs at a time.
Funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I struggled.
Go back to the car.
I didn't even get one this year.
No.
Couldn't find one in the shop.
Yeah, no, the kids didn't do well out of me this year at all. Left it very late.
But the hot cross buns actually make the bread and butter pudding. It's got the spices, it's got the raisins, and the shops will very likely be full of them. And it's actually very handy to make. We've got the eggs, the cream, and the sugar and vanilla here. The recipes are up on the site there. And we've just very gently cooked out those.
So did you put everything together in a bowl? How many eggs did you use there?
This was 5 eggs, 125 grams of caster sugar, 25 grams of demerara sugar, and 250 milk and 250 cream, and just ever so gently heat it up. Because if we cook the custard at this stage, when we bake it, it will scramble.
All right.
So I'm going to pull this out of the oven now, because this one is ready. This is a bit of a, here's one I made earlier.
So where does the chocolate go? Where do you put the Easter eggs?
We put the chocolate, we sprinkle the chocolate through it just before it goes in, just on there, you see?
Oh, wow, look at that. Now, but, like, that would probably be 1 Easter egg or half an Easter egg, or how, like, would you put a load of chocolate in there?
Depends on your greediness level, you know.
Okay.
We have 2 in this one.
Oh, you do have 2 in there,
yeah.
do you?
Wow.
Right.
But they would be small eggs now. The eggs themselves seem to be getting smaller and smaller these days. So we layered in the just torn hot cross buns. I don't think this dessert has to look posh or fancy whatsoever.
So tear them up kind of roughly. And
Yeah.
I think I've heard with bread and butter pudding, slightly stale bread actually does work best.
Yeah, so...
Is it the same?
And so these ones are slightly harder now, and that's going to absorb the custard way better. And it's actually very simple, just to tear them up. Now, I'm a bit of
have you buttered those?
a fiend for the butter.
So what's that? Oh, sorry.
Don't judge me.
Don't jump ahead,
Look,
right.
this didn't come from nowhere.
But why are you doing that now? What's that?
Because when that melts, then, and that's the whole reason it's called bread and butter pudding, you know.
Okay.
So in the days of yore, it would have been used to use up the old bread, like on
leftovers, whatever.
And then we've just got the custard in, and we just literally pour it over.
And you're using the real McCoy with the vanilla pot, but will vanilla extract or vanilla essence be an okay substitute?
Of course, yeah.
I've got Baileys, I think, in my custard, do I?
You asked about it, Karen.
No, I asked for vanilla. Oh.
Vanilla. So,
But no,
I said no booze today.
I was definitely wanting the...
but that didn't last very long anyway, did it? Sure it didn't.
The Baileys. But when do you put the Baileys in?
So we put the Baileys. So like I said, Rob saved my family day yesterday, and he made up 4 types of custard.
Wow.
And I love custard, you know that.
Yes,
It's my crux. So he's got one with the 5 farms here. There's a whiskey one and a vanilla one. So you can actually add in. You can add in to the custard whatever you want, you know. Do you know what's actually great in it is Kahlua.
Oh yeah,
it's good.
Coffee flavour.
Exactly. So we've got this now, and we just sprinkle on the sugar then.
Is that the demerara sugar again?
That's the demerara, and we just lash this in for 20 minutes.
I finished that.
It is delicious.
And then you just crumble your leftover eggs on top for the last 5 minutes or so.
Okay.
If you put them in now, they're going to burn. And we have that on 180. I did have this, like I said, this grand scheme to use some posh fancy chocolates in there, but when I saw them and how beautiful they are, I just couldn't do it. And I also didn't want an army of angry chocolatiers chasing after me for crumbling their works of art into my...
So the key is bread and butter, put it all together, and what else have you put in there? So put the custard over the top,
Yeah.
and then at the very end, just the last 5 minutes, whatever, that's when you get rid of the Easter eggs and just crumble them over the top of it.
Exactly.
Very good. And then the custard, how long does that take to make?
This custard was actually cooked out yesterday, so you just very, very gently heat that in a bowl like we did. We did there. Low and slow is the key here, so you do not want to scramble the eggs whatsoever. And you can serve it just like that, like a creme anglaise. We didn't cook this one out too much at all now because it will get cooked out, and no one wants a scrambled egg bread and butter pudding.
It's delicious. You want to have a real sweet tooth for it, though. It is super, super delicious, guys. Thank you very much.
And very sorry for ruining your detox.
Yeah, no,
Yes, it's
all
fine.
right.
Wheels come off very early in the week for us. Thanks a million, guys.
Cheers. Thanks.
Still to come on Ireland Denmark Holistic Gardener, we'll be answering some of your health-related questions.
Plus, the $1 Million Irishman. We'll be hearing from the incredible real-life story of Chris McGale, who went from school dropout to multi-million-dollar investment banker. Let's see you after the break.